Welcome to the podcast.
Lower body, realize the overall rebalancing center of water grip. All condiments rotated 180 degrees for more ergonomic lefty walk.
Can I tell a quick little story here?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're doing this benefit at our dispensary. This dude died and left 5 kids behind. There's this car show. This band falls
scumbag. Died.
He got hit by an excavator. Actually, he was working for the city. But anyway, this dude. You can beep that name out or beep something, but fuck this dude. He called up my boss and this other just cool chick in the industry, Mindy, who's been helping us out with stuff. He just kind of got it in his head that they thought he was talking about the fundraiser, and he was trying to get raise money for cops and just like Sean was talking about today on the text line.
I didn't know what he was talking about. So.
He was talking about a documentary about cops and firefighters exploiting, calling up for money and shit. But anyway, this guy
they've done that to me before, and I was yeah, I'll donate. But they're well, I'm not giving you my credit card information. Oh, and you send me something in the mail, and I'll check out if it's legit or not.
It's not legit. Watch that documentary.
I'm not giving you my card number over the phone. You're crazy,
dude. So this was I don't know, a week and a half ago. This guy's called every fucking day. And I'm always blah, blah, blah. Greg speaking, how can I help you? And he's like, yeah, this is so-and-so. Is so-and-so or Mindy there? I was like, dude, I told you he would call you back. He's got your number. Please stop calling. I said that almost every day. Then finally today, I was like, dude, you need to stop calling. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you're a cop calling a cannabis place, trying to ask for donations. I'm like, what is that about? And he started laughing. He's like, we're trying to meet a quota. I was like, yeah. I'm like, stop fucking calling. Don't do it. I'm like, stop. I'm like, he's got your number. If he wants to call you, he'll call you. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy, he called every day, and I answered the phone every day. A few times, he would be like, hi, this is so-and-so, and I'd just fucking hang up the phone. I was getting so fucking pissed. I was trying not to fucking lose my shit, and finally, kind of today, I lost it a little bit, but I was trying to keep it professional. That's why I didn't really mention too many. I didn't really want to mention the name of our place.
This is our woke co-host. He wants to defund the police.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Speaking of police, feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't say that the Long Island serial killer got caught. What's up? He's gone.
Nice.
Now you might be asking yourself, how did they catch this guy? Well, let me tell you, the Long Island serial killer ate a fucking pizza. What didn't that serial killer eat, though?
Oh, fuck, the crust.
The motherfucking crust. And they got his DNA off the crust, busted. Lifelong lesson, kids. You gotta eat that crust.
Gotta eat it.
We should potentially base our whole podcast on that story.
I think that's a great idea. I don't know what we're doing.
Maybe it's our next topic.
Yes.
And also,
Adam Killer and his hatred of crust.
Also, I just want to say, deep down, I just want to say, rest in peace, fucking Pee Wee Herman, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Rubin's a goat.
I was going to say, well, his name's not Pee Wee Herman.
Lost a true talent.
He made masturbating in public okay, Guys?
Hey,
right?
Now he's jerking off in heaven, right?
Making it rain down on all of us.
I got arrested for indecent exposure. What's up?
Count it!
Let's think about this, though. Do you have to jerk off in heaven, or is this, it's heaven, you're supposed to get everything you want, right?
Yeah, I hope you could just
only jerk off if you want to jerk off. Otherwise,
jerk off in heaven.
Otherwise, you get a heavenly mouth for that, right?
Come in heaven.
That Bryan Adams song. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we know the song.
Well, maybe the audience didn't.
I can't do Bryan Adams, Greg. I was traumatized as a child. Because my mom would get home from work at like 11 o'clock at night, and she would just bump that one Bryan Adams album over and over. Ooh,
thinking about our younger years. It's only you with me.
Oh, God.
Oh, actually, speaking, I saw some video of Bryan Adams playing recently, and some fan, like some ridiculous fan, jumped on stage and he starts singing a line, and like the dude like just tackles him, and then he just like Bryan Adams like kind of looks at him, laughs, and then just continues singing like a fucking G. I was like, oh man, god damn it, Andy's wearing jean jackets.
Nice, still.
Yeah, of course. He was wearing some kind of jean article. I'm pretty sure it was just maybe pants.
What do you mean still? Nothing's gone out of style, apparently, because, like, mom jeans are still all the rage, and they look fucking horrible.
If you were an 80s talent or hit, you don't have to give up that style, apparently.
Absolutely not.
The 80s is back. That's why I like Stranger
Things. Keep that hair, even though half of it's fallen out. I mean...
Oh, dude, I love to see pictures of, like, Vince Neil trying to perform. He's such like a fat piece of shit now, and he can barely sing his own songs.
It was awful.
He gets like winded halfway through one song.
Dude, I love those like TikTok videos. Like he's like, man, and it shows like just the combination of him singing is just the funniest shit ever. Oh my god, he's not even like speaking English. He's just like saying like gibberish, just like random words. He doesn't even know the fucking lyrics.
That's sick.
See. Them with Guns N' Roses, Axl doing this thing too.
Yeah, and I see another meme with him like sounding like the guy from fucking Family Guy. Oh yeah, Chris. You know, like the fucking old guy. Come back and bring stuff for some popsicles. Yeah, exactly. And they had this clip, and he sounds fucking just like him singing. He sounds like Herbert. It's Herbert.
Sick.
Herbert Rose. I hear the crickets in the background.
I know, I was just say that.
That's because we're not funny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So why do you keep that playing on all our episodes?
I try to shut them up. They don't listen.
Yeah.
Guys!
Go out there and shut up!
There was something at the wall.
Shut up!
Seamus, what's good with you? Anything?
No, man. I'm trying to enjoy my summer, but it's too busy.
Word.
Too much work.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I just want this work-life balance thing to kick in. When's that going to happen?
You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen.
Board.
You can't wait for it to happen, Seamus. You got to make it happen.
All right. Stop caring so much.
Yeah.
Just be like, what? I only want to work 2 days a week.
That's what I do. I just make sure I crush it hard in those 3 days that I'm there, though. So I'm still an asset.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. What up, everybody? Welcome to You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most on the ones and twos, Ryan Wilson. And with me tonight, my co-homie, my co-host, the king of Connecticut. Don't you call him motherfucking chicken legs. Seamus Rogers. Seamus, what's good, baby?
What's up? Don't you dare. The razor comes out.
Also with me tonight, follically challenged, motherfucking fuck the police, Greg Hoey. Greg, what's good, honey?
I hurt my finger. I tried to stop my dog from chasing a motorcycle, and I jumped and grabbed the leash, and it flayed my middle finger. Rope burned it.
Don't you think it's great that your dog thinks that's fun?
I was like staring at it after, like on the ground, like.
You're trying to get it through your dog's head?
No, I was like, I couldn't yell at her because it's my fault, because I got to train her better. But I just looked at my hand and I was like sweating and stuff, and I just ate some edibles and like laid down. But like Sean wanted help on the game, and I came back. I'm like, I can't help you. I can't hold the controller.
Oh my god, what a baby!
I couldn't though. It fucking hurt, dude. Did you see? That was the second day that you saw it. You should have saw it the first day, dude. I ripped off some layers of this fucking thing.
Dude,
it still fucking hurts.
You eat like about 8 edibles a day. I would think you were all right.
I don't eat 8 edibles a day. I don't even eat edibles every day. Maybe when I'm going to bed, I'll eat some edibles. I never eat them during the day. Edibles.
Edibles.
All right, I meant daily. Like,
Edibles.
I'll hear you on PlayStation Party, and you just smoked a whole fucking bong, and then you're just like, oh, I've done a couple edibles. They didn't kick in. Let me do 6 more.
I mean, it's happened before, but I mean,
And you're talking like you're on fucking codeine or something. It's
Well,
like,
right.
yeah, I'm sure you should probably keep taking those. I mean, I guess the worst you're going to do is go to bed. But
Yeah, of course. That's what I take them for.
I just feel like it's a waste. But.
Well, I mean, I'm usually taking them because they're delicious too, but I've been trying to stop snacking on the edibles.
You are the snack master for sure.
I am the snack master. I have been doing well though. I haven't been snacking as hard.
I feel like I've had more bad edible experiences than good ones in my life. Like every time I think I'm dying of a heart attack, I feel like I can hear my heart not beating right. This is it. It's over.
I just have more meh moments, so I don't really care about edibles that much.
Yeah, they just make me tired. But I've had some moments where I've like woken up like kind of like a panic attack in the middle of the night. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was like,
That's fun.
Yeah, it's happened like twice.
Where's my underwear?
No, it's just like it's either a panic attack or it's either I'm dying from fucking sleep apnea, from not wearing the mask.
Sometimes I'll eat them way too late, and then I'll wake up in the morning like just fucked up. Like,
yeah,
I'm never ready for that.
Yeah, I ate some Chex Mix once, 200 milligrams the night before I went to work, and the next day, like it just must not have digested in my stomach or something. The next morning, I woke up, I could barely stand up in the shower. I'd like tell my coworkers I came in. I'm like, listen, I am so high right now. Like I don't know what to do.
Not everyone
I'll
can use
be
that
in my office.
That's not a feasible excuse for.
I mean, they know, right? They gave it. I mean, they knew this was back when like I wasn't smoking at work. Like so, it's like, or I was barely smoking at work. Yeah.
Well, that was what ruined it all. Smoking at work.
Oh, that Chex Mix was good. Bring it back.
Speaking of bringing it back, Seamus, what is tonight's episode about?
Some pranks are innocent and funny, like planting a fake spider, a well-placed whoopee cushion, loosening the cap on a salt shaker, or drawing a dick on the forehead of your sleeping buddy with a permanent marker. Pranks are fun and all, but sometimes they go too far. Oftentimes, feelings are hurt, friendships get broken, suicide and murder can occur. Or sometimes your friend's head gets stuck cemented in a microwave and you need to call the fire department to save his life. Some of my personal favorite pranksters are Harry and Lloyd. Remember that time when Harry and Lloyd attempted to offer Mr. Mentalino an atomic pepper when they stopped for lunch? Or when Harry had a date with Mary Swanson, Lloyd was jealous and poured a whole bottle of laxatives in his drink. And he toasts him before his date. He gets to his date's house and attempts to use the bathroom. And then she comes knocking on the door. Harry, are you in there? He yells back, be right out. Well, I hope you're not using the toilet. It's broken. Anyways, pranks can be tasteful or malicious, hilarious or horrifying. Tonight we're going to talk about all those types. So let's start the podcast.
Word! Beautifully done, Seamus. How about, do you guys have any personal pranks that you've pulled that you'd like to talk about?
Well, I was just instantly thinking about, I'll say, Adam Schmishmo, whatever, at Nolan's house. I mean, you remember that?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think we've talked about this before. He had like a job interview in the morning. And we like just fucking colored him up like he was Post Malone. But not with the most tasteful fucking tattoos, though.
Is this the kid that was passed out in the bathroom?
This kid,
this
kid has peed a lot of places. I remember I was with my friend once, and I think we were at Amber's house. We were sleeping, and like we heard, I heard him. He's like, "Oh, I'm all wet again." He's like, "Yeah, I know. I went. I'm sorry." Like I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm hearing this again." And then like at the house that never sleeps, he peed on the floor too, as well too. I think many times.
Well, the real beautiful part of that Adam Schmamo story is he did go to work with like a fully drawn in beard and 2 dicks on his forehead. It said like my daddy's in the mafia on his forehead. And he wakes up and runs right out the door to walk to work, and he comes back like 20 minutes later. He's like, You guys are fucking assholes.
I was gonna say, I thought he went knowingly, and I was like, "Say, man, I give him credit because most people wouldn't even went to work that day."
Oh man,
he probably shouldn't have.
Oh, they colored in his eyebrow. He probably got like, oh, that was bad.
Oh God, yeah, Sharpies were the word. I don't know how many people like face that wrath in our youth, but you know, I hope kids are still doing it and keeping it alive. You know,
here at the Eat That Crust podcast.
One of my favorite personal ones that I do all the time is if I see someone at work with like any drink with a straw, really, I'll take the straw out and then I'll cut it down to about 3 inches and put it back in the top of their drink and watch them try to drink it.
Oh, get it? That's a funny one, innocent. That's
sure. I also like to take people's personal belongings and wrap in about 8 inches of saran wrap. It's a good time.
I've been having fun with my $100 bills.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to listen. If I had the other side, I would attack them too. But they don't. I don't really see like crazy signs. But when I see radicals, I just toss them out the window. I've been like donating. I don't know, close to $2,000.
You should be recording these.
No, I'm like I get the art of just like I had a gig.
You don't even get to experience the best part.
I don't. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like. I had a gig in Littleton, New Hampshire, and like I drove by, and this dude's house was fucking loaded, and I'm like, miss him. Like, you know what? Mental note on the way home. And sure as shit, I'm like on the way home. I was like out the window, and I'm like just tossing out the window, and I'm like watching it in my rear view, like land like face down, like in the driveway or like right by the mailbox. I'm like a fucking G, like with this shit.
This is why, like, people like you with empathy shouldn't pull pranks because you never fall through.
Well, I did watch one guy pick one up, and like he just kind of looked around to see like if anyone was watching to steal 100, and then like I couldn't watch him react, so I just drove away. But I don't want to get like.
Why did you drive away?
Because I didn't want to get caught. Like I was probably
caught for what?
People are crazy, dude. You never know.
Oh man, that's true. I mean, some of the stories I read.
People are crazy. Beer is good. God is good. People are crazy. That's a song, right?
Yeah, that's about enough of that, though.
Okay. Well, I've never heard it before. Woo! I've just heard people say it.
A couple weeks ago at work, fucking En Vogue. I think it was
What a Man. Gonna get what
a Man.
It was Never Gonna Get It. Never Gonna Get It comes on. And it's a bop. And I'm like, I'm feeling that shit. And like,
it's a fucking dope song, dude.
The last of the customers leave and the bartender goes and shuts the music off. I'm like, what the hell? It was just getting to the best part. The never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. So she just shuts it off. And I'm like, what the hell? She walks away to go to the bathroom. So I grab my Bluetooth speaker out of my car. Put it back onto that exact part, and she comes out of the bathroom and like storms right past me to go shut it off again. She's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Then she looks at me and I'm holding the speakers like, "You're a fucking asshole."
You should have paused it when she turns it off again.
Yeah,
waited for her to walk away and put it on again.
Yeah, you should have turned around and be like, "Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it." Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, I'm reading here. I wish I could just read my news on the go, like a normal person. What if I told you could? Newsly's an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web on topics you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural, human voice. For the first time ever, the web becomes available all in one place. You can follow any topic, as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Kardashians. It will find you the latest articles and read them aloud to you. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from 80 countries. You can hear us there, and the Sinister Story is there too. I even started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio, so download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in the description, and use the promo code CRUST for a 1 month free premium subscription. So start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening.
Alright, so we pulled some of the best prank stories off the interwebs that we could find for you, the people. Seamus, Why don't you tell the good people what you got?
This one's funny. I read for April Fools in 2003, a clothing store employee in Columbus, Ohio, decided to call her boss and tell him that someone was robbing the store at gunpoint. Before she had time to call him back and confess the prank, her boss had called the police. Four patrol cars rolled up to the store, and she was arrested for inducing panic.
Womp womp.
I mean, how stupid are you, though?
Right?
Yeah,
some of these are pretty stupid.
I don't know what boss isn't going to take that seriously and immediately call the police, so good on her.
Well, to piggyback on April Fools, in 1986, an Israeli intelligence officer played an April Fool's prank involving fake news that like an Islamic leader had been seriously wounded in an assassination attempt, and obviously it was fake, and like it caused immediate uproar. And I think, that dude was court-martialed for the fucking prank, like a dub.
Well, I feel like probably military commanders and shit probably don't have the best sense of humor about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously.
He's lucky he wasn't like fucking kill-marshaled.
I mean, only politicians can waste our tax dollars.
Heyo.
Did
On April 1st, 1998, Burger King announced it would now offer a version of the Whopper that had been carefully designed for left-handed folks. The joke was on Burger King, however, when the stores across the country were flooded with orders for left-handed Whoppers.
Yeah, I remember this. Redistribution of sesame seeds to minimize seed loss for left-handers.
That's a great sales. That's great marketing. If they should have had enough burgers.
Lower bun realigned for overall rebalancing of center of Whopper gravity.
Yeah, they just got one guy in the back scraping all the sesame seeds off one side of the bun, so for better grip.
All condiments rotated 180 degrees for more ergonomic lefty Whopper grip.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, I wonder if they had to tell people that, I'm sorry, we don't have left-handed Whoppers, or they're just like, yeah, sure, coming right up.
Yeah, I would have just gave him a normal Whopper.
Yeah,
right.
They would have never known the difference.
Watch them eat it, see if they're like looking at it, watch them inspect the damn thing.
Yeah, really, Charles, it's almost like it's the same thing, almost.
Well,
I think you gave me a right-handed Whopper.
Everybody knows that left-handed people are either imbeciles or witches. So
Flanders is left-handed.
I know, the leftorium.
Yeah, nice.
All right, Greg, what you got?
Have you guys seen it? It's a video too, but the girl who threw her boyfriend's PS4 in the pool.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
She's like, what's wrong? I got you a new one.
I bought you a new one, babe. And he's like, oh, you don't know. Like, yeah, all like his storage was in there and shit.
So pissed.
He was wicked pissed.
But he kept throwing it back in. Maybe if he took it right out,
Yeah,
he might have been able to salvage it.
I don't know. It was in there.
He was having a tantrum, slamming the thing back in the water and leaving it there. Like, if he had just saved it, he jumped right in after. Like, he was immediate.
Like it was a drowning
maybe if
Oh
he had pulled it right out and set it up top and let it dry out, he might have been okay.
Yeah.
That's why you got to upgrade to PS Plus, everybody.
She seriously didn't. I mean, this was probably a little before that. I don't know. That was a PS4, wasn't it?
It's PS4. PS4
Plus
Pro.
been around forever.
But she seriously never couldn't understand why it was what was going on. He's like, "Oh, my saves are out here."
Yeah, he's freaking out. Babe, you don't understand. Oh, those hot. I got 600 hours on Diablo 4.
She's like, "I got you a new one." And she just didn't grasp it.
Yeah. She's like, can we put it in rice?
Jerry Rice? All right, Seamus, what you got?
He would have caught it.
In 2013, Susan Tammy Hudson of Kingsport, Tennessee, called her sister on April 1st saying, "I shot my husband. I'm cleaning up the mess. Let's go bury him in Blackwater." Though Hudson may have thought she was being funny, no one else did, and soon the police showed up. No charges were pressed after Hudson's husband arrived home alive and well.
Jesus.
Man, imagine that. Sister rats you out. Imagine. I wonder how things are at Thanksgiving.
You rat bitch.
Right? I wonder if she's really upset about it or if she didn't mind.
Yeah, but what about the friend who just immediately answered, "All right"?
All right. That's who you know has your back.
All right, first of all, we need to chop them up. We need some chainsaws, get some plastic, get some suitcases. Have you seen Very Bad Things? Go watch Very Bad Things.
Great movie. I was just talking about that the other day.
Yes.
Jeremy Piven, masterclass in acting.
Oh, fuck yeah. Go to sleep! Go to sleep!
I don't even remember that movie.
That's PCU.
Yeah, PCU's fun too.
PCU's better.
What the fuck was it? You ladies interested in a couple of brew dogs? We're not interested in your dick. I think he's offering us beer.
You mean if you're nice to them, they bring you things?
Fuck, now I want to watch PCU. I gotta go, guys.
Dude, one who's the villain from Silicon Valley, Galvin Benson or whatever his name is, Gavin Belson. Yeah, he's one of the dudes who gets electrified at the beginning. He was like just chilling the whole time, and finally wakes up at the end of the party.
Nice.
Yeah.
On April 1st, 2002, a couple Kansas City DJs announced their local water supply had been found to contain high levels of dihydrogen monoxide, DHMO, whose side effects included sweating, urination, and skin pruning. Hundreds of citizens flooded the water department and the police with distressed phone calls. Too bad dihydrogen monoxide is actually H2O, the chemical name for water. The DJs were widely criticized and accused of terrorism by one of the government officials.
Jesus.
When I was working at one school, anytime a kid got sick, you had to like post it outside your classroom, like what they have, not the kid's name or whatever, but like this classroom has one instance of fucking lice or whatever the fuck. So on April Fool's one year,
Don't they go home when they have lice?
Yes, they have to go home. Anyways, that's besides the point. It's whatever, any fucking sickness or whatever, you have to post it. So on April 1st, one time, I wrote this class has 11 cases of bubonic plague, and I posted it outside the classroom, and a parent came and was like, oh my God, is that real? Yeah, Black Plague's back, baby.
Well, I mean, when you're talking about a mother and her babies, who knows?
I don't know if I want my kid in there, but I do have errands to run.
Has it been sanitized?
He's wearing a mask, right? Everyone's wearing a mask in there? Okay.
All right, Greg, go ahead.
Do you see the Dragon Ball Z thing in the college class where these dipshits, like 3 dipshits dressed as like these Dragon Ball Z characters and infiltrated like a big college class, and they were doing this demonstration which involved them throwing a fireball, and it like bounced off the ceiling and smashed into one of some dude's laptop and like smashed the laptop, and then they like ran out. It's like a bunch of idiots.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, pretty much. And it like bounced off the ceiling and then smashed into some dude's laptop. They're like, "Oh shit!" And he puts it in, like apologizes, and they're like, they do their thing and then just run out.
What Dragon Ball Z characters were they?
Did they have big hair?
One of them had big hair, and I think one of them was like that, like not dinosaur looking thing, that skinny like dinosaur looking.
Oh,
thing.
Piccolo.
Yes. That's like we were playing. What's that game we're playing here? That's not charades. It's
We're waiting, Greg.
Pictionary.
Pictionary, yeah. Pictionary.
Picture this.
All right, another one from Tennessee. Back in 2021, not too long ago, a YouTuber named Timothy Wilkes and his best friend intended to shoot a prank video for YouTube. The prank involved them pretending that they were going to rob people using a knife in a dreary parking lot. From a group of people they intended to prank, however, one person in the group revealed their firearm and shot Wilkes before the latter could reveal that it was all a prank. He was pronounced dead shortly afterwards. He was 20 years of age.
Damn.
All right, fuck around, find out.
Yeah, dude, can we talk about real quick about those fucking people like who go into like the hood or like just try to act tough to people like as a prank, and they walk up and then when they get fucking punched or whatever, they're like, "Oh, it's just a prank, man. It's just a prank." Like I saw so many videos like that of like people came in like, "Yo, you hard? You fucking good, man? You want beef in it?" Like they got beef in their pocket, like like actual like meat in their pocket.
Nah, I mean, like, yeah, that's crazy. You better be able to back it up. You got to be like Tyrone.
No, they're
Tyrone
fucking
don't like cigarettes, man.
Yeah, no,
You guys see that video of that guy who goes knocks cigarettes out?
Yeah.
Tyrone said, or you? I don't. What? Oh, damn! I don't remember his like punchline.
Yeah, he's doing us a service.
But he's a big ass dude though.
Yeah. What would you do, Ryan, if you smacked that cigarette out of your hand?
All right. What would you do if Tyrone came up?
I continue to smoke my cigarette.
What if he smacked that?
He doesn't allow that. He'll snatch it from you, break it.
I would immediately light another one.
He'll smash that pack right in your butt.
That's rude, sir. We're all economically struggling here.
I'm Tyrone, and I hate smoking. Whatever he says, I don't know.
All right, well, it's fine. I'm sure we can find common ground.
What do you like, Tyrone? Tell me.
I'm a relatable guy.
I hate this.
Okay, all right, here we go. These two brothers from the Czech Republic love putting together high-caliber pranks, but this time it turns into a true horror story. A man enters his house to find his friend cut in half with his guts hanging out in the attic. His accomplice pops out and starts chasing the poor man with a machete. Fully spooked, he starts throwing all kinds of objects at his head and ends up jumping out the window. The ending of the video doesn't confirm if his bones remain intact or not. But the stroke could have cost him his life.
I remember watching a video once. Like, this woman came home and, she thought she was in the house alone, and then, I don't know, it was her boyfriend or something came in, like, some mask her, and spooked her and chased her out of the house, and then she gets, like, hit by a car. Like that. But I don't know if that was true or not, but it's pretty fucked up. You never know what can happen when you terrify someone. You end up stabbed yourself.
It happens. All right, Seamus, what you got?
So dad decides to scare kids by pretending to kill their mom. Domestic violence should never be taken lightly. First of all, brilliant. Great idea. Domestic violence should never be taken lightly, which is what one father found out the hard way after he decided to give his young children, ages 6 and 8, a good Halloween fright by pretending to kill their mother. Dad of the Year apparently donned a Michael Myers mask from the Halloween movie franchise, and then proceeded to strangle his wife in front of their 2 kids. The whole thing was fake, of course, and Mom was in on the prank. However, the kids freaked out in spectacular fashion, ran to a neighbor's house, and had them frantically call the police. The sheriff's office was dispatched, and Dad was left with some pretty detailed explaining to do. And while no charges were filed, the children are said to still have trust issues to this day.
Hasn't he ever seen Dexter? You just don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
Well, the mom's just as guilty as he is. I mean, she's in. She's in.
Well, the mom, she was just doing it to get off. But
hey, hey
now, great. That's fun. Let me guess. This is in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Oh, in Circleville, Ohio, 2011. 19-year-old Seth Stonerock and 18-year-old Derek Greenlee. They wrapped a intersection stop sign in plastic and petroleum jelly. And they basically made it so you couldn't see it. And these 2 old ladies drove through it and fucking died.
It's not funny at all.
No.
That's pranks
Terrible prank. Wah, wah.
Here on You Need That Crust podcast. We apologize about that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Don't fuck with stop signs. Come on.
I remember, Pickering Road, like right out my window. There used to be a crab apple tree by my house, and we used to always fucking throw them at cars, which is fucked up driving by. But one time there was this ditch, and there was a fucking couple cones blocking the ditch, and like me and my friends like fucking took off the cone, and this car like drove by and like bottomed out in like fucking 360, dude. It like 360 to the church almost, dude. It was insane. We were like, oh my God, we almost killed someone. It was fucking crazy.
And that person's been struggling to pay their bills. Everything's like been hitting them lately, stress at work, and then they have to pay, thousands of dollars to repair their car.
No, they're dead. Prank's gone wrong.
Frank's gone wrong.
But there's been enough time, so I'm off the hook.
Oh, the statute of limitations
Yes,
on
sir.
manslaughter?
Killing someone. Call me Dante Stallworth.
All right, yo, this is the greatest outcome of a bad prank that could have ever happened. In 1998, radio personalities Greg Opie Hughes and Anthony Cumia took their popular radio show to claim that Boston Mayor Thomas Menino had been killed in a head-on collision in Florida, citing various fake reports and even adding in call segments. People apparently believed them, and friends began showing up at Menino's sister-in-law's house to offer condolences. Opie and Anthony ended up getting fired, and the general manager and program director were both suspended. So,
I remember these guys. They obviously they probably found a job somewhere else.
Yeah, they were pretty funny. Opie and Anthony was good.
Yeah.
No. Fuck Opie and fuck Anthony. You guys suck balls. I hope you never work in any medium again.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure they're fucking both rich. Students poison teacher with laxatives. 2008. 3 seniors in No Poop Till Brooklyn made a delicious-looking chocolate iced bun cake, dotted with red candy, and dropped it off in the office. And the staff went to fucking town on that shit.
That's great.
Yeah. 5 of them began to experience mouth numbness and chest tightness. The candy was Dulux, whatever it is.
No clue.
Yeah. 2 people went to the hospitals. Doctor said their symptoms were consistent with those of incesticide poisoning.
Great album.
That's what kills bugs?
Yes.
No, that's insecticide.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Or pesticide. I don't like.
Okay, great. In 2001, Hooters server Jody Berry from Florida won a contest wherein the server who sold the most beer would win a new Toyota. When Berry went to get her car, she was given a Yoda doll from Star Wars. Get it? A toy Yoda. She was so angry she hired a lawyer, sued the restaurant's corporate owners, Gulf Coast Wings, on allegations of breach of contract and fraudulent misrepresentation. According to USA Today, the 2 parties later settled for an undisclosed amount.
All right, we'll get best we can do is a 2011 Camry. The only thing is, you got to roll up the windows. It doesn't have the electric windows, but
manual roll.
It's got everything else.
All right, Seamus, shoot.
Teacher burst into classroom while revving a real chainsaw.
Hi, kids.
Another brilliant one. A teacher at Taunton High School in Massachusetts thought he figured out a great way to get students into the Halloween spirit. He brought a real chainsaw to school, pulled the ripcord, and then burst into a classroom of 15-year-old students wearing a ski mask and revving the chainsaw to max throttle. The stampede of students that ensued was so bad that one person broke his leg while clambering over a desk. Once apprised of this stunt, several parents of the traumatized students launched a lawsuit against the school board, high school, and teacher who perpetrated the prank. Apparently, the family of the kid with the broken leg settled out of court for $100,000.
Yo, fuck that. That teacher's a hero. We need more teachers like that today. Making a difference in kids' lives.
Well, more teachers like that would mean less teachers tomorrow.
Exactly.
We don't need that. We're dumbing down our society. So.
Yes, well.
Pretty soon we're all going to be wearing Crocs.
Right? Not this guy.
In 2000, the Romanian version of Playboy published an article titled How to Beat Your Wife Without Leaving Traces, which they later said was a joke.
Yeah.
Protests took place all over the country, and Playboy apologized and reportedly pledged to donate money to anti-domestic violence programs.
Listen. We meant to say beat your husband, too. We forgot that part. Sorry.
2008, your partner.
During an argument, 2013, 33-year-old Bradley Davis pulled his 58-year-old stepdad's Denver St. Clair's bottoms up so far the elastic band snapped around his neck and asphyxiated him. Davis claimed that the act was insulting.
Did he come?
And that St. Clair was supposedly insulting Davis's mother, but he was ultimately sentenced to 30 years for first-degree manslaughter. But he killed.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, it's called the story's called The Most Fatal Wedgie Ever. Dude, this guy looks crazy. And then there's like a fucking.
Did you fact check this? Is this real?
I hope so.
No, you did not.
There have been a number of hilarious hoaxes orchestrated in the name of Sasquatch, but one man's decision to suit up as Bigfoot to summon a few scares cost him his life. 44-year-old Randy Lee Tenley impersonated the elusive beast in 2012 by donning a military-style ghillie suit on the side of the Kalispell, Montana Highway 93 to spook travelers on the road and to think that they witnessed a sought-after animal.
He got shot.
Instead, he was run over by 2 teen drivers and died as a result of his injuries.
Yeah, one kid hit him, and then some other kid hit him on the other side. Like, so one dude knocked him down, and the other dude didn't see him. I guess because I think they just kept on going. The 15-year-old. She's like, "Oh shit! I just hit Bigfoot. I better keep on going."
Prank gone wrong.
Yep.
Terrible.
Prank gone wrong.
Prank gone wrong.
Prank gone wrong. This is brought to you by You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. That kid died.
That kid died.
And you saw it here first.
Brought to you by Innosoft.
All right, folks, that wraps up our talk about pranks gone wrong. Now stay tuned for some other shit.
Take that, take this and take this and take that, take this and take this and take that, take this and take this and take that, take this and you don't give a fuck about Crust, so just chill to the next episode.
All right, and Greg, I hear you have a little game you'd like to play.
Yep, I got an either or going on with prank style. It's prank related, prank show, prank people. It's bracket related. You know what we're doing. We're voting, getting these people down, whittling this bracket down, and then we will go.
You mean by people, Ryan and I, and whittling one of us out?
Yeah. No, well, for example, Steve-O versus Wee Man.
No.
I hate them both.
I think Wee Man's got him.
You hate both Steve-O and Wee Man, right? You got to choose one.
Keep the Wee Man down.
You know what? I think Wee Man's the easy answer. I'm going to go Steve-O. He's on his retribution track, and he's doing better than Bam Margera right now.
Steve-O's tough. He can staple his nutsack, and continue to do that. So
he's pretty fucking funny too, and tells amazing stories. I think Steve-O's awesome.
He's probably got a podcast. I imagine.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
He has amazing stories, but it doesn't tell them amazing.
Whatever. So are you guys picking Steve-O?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of your boy, Johnny Knoxville or Bam?
Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, Bam's a bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck Bam.
Oh,
Bam
all right.
let drugs fucking own him.
But so next on the way back, it will be Steve-O versus, as we're going. But anyway, Sacha Baron Cohen or Ashton Kutcher?
Really?
Um,
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ali G.
Yeah. Okay.
Ali G's coming back. Here he's making
My boy.
one.
I love This Is America was great.
Greg, I don't remember if you were with us, but we were at a hotel after a fish show, and everyone wanted to rent Dude, Where's My Car? And holy shit, man, 15 minutes of that movie, I was so pissed off they rented that.
Oh my God. I've never even seen it.
It's awful.
All the way
I
through.
don't know if I finished it.
But.
I've had true experiences where I'm trying to find my car.
Well,
We'll save that for another podcast.
yeah, stop drinking on the road, shit.
Eric Andre or Joey Gatto?
Eric Andre's the man.
I don't know who the other guy is.
It's from Impractical Jokers.
Oh,
The show
Andre.
sucks.
I put that in parentheses just in case someone asked because, I just was trying to make it interesting. But, I figured Eric Andre would be the winner. Okay.
I just want to say this real quick, though. I've never met anyone who likes the show Impractical Jokers that I enjoy being around.
Oh, okay.
I've never actually watched it, but I've been at a bar or something when it's on, and I could be entertained by it, but it wasn't great.
Exactly.
Okay. Greg with 1 G or Greg with 2 G's?
Greg with 3 G's. Greggity.
Mm-hmm. Greg.
I'm just going to pick Greg.
I pick you, Greg.
Well, I'm picking Greg with 2 G's because Ryan, and that's just Greg. So Greg wins. Okay. Chicken legs or moose?
Yeah, chicken legs rock.
I mean, let's play upon words here.
Oh, yeah.
2 of my nicknames in life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no secret.
Well, I'm going moose.
Yeah, I'm going moose too, all the way. Boom! All right, Jackass or CKY2K?
It's the same fucking thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same fucking people.
No, it's not. That was Bam and the crew before, and then fucking Johnny Knoxville came, and the whole production crew came for Jackass.
There's 5 Jackasses and 1 CK.
Yeah, CKY is like the OG fucking pranksters.
Okay, yeah, I borrowed the CKY video cassette from fucking Andy, my brother's friend there. What the fuck's his last name?
Oh, yeah, Poppin'.
Yeah, I bought that tape from Andy Potvin, and I fucking showed that to so many fucking people. It took me like 6 years to give it back to him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to pick CKY. That was funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, you showed it to me. Seamus?
Yeah, I'm a good friend.
There's 5 Jackasses, 1 CKY. Jackass is more successful.
All right, I am going to go. I like Jackass as well, too. I don't want to see somebody poop, so Jackass, or someone get pooped on. Okay, well, this one's going to be quick. Impractical Jokers or the Ali G Show?
The Ali G Show, Greg.
Okay. All right, go to the top. Steve-O versus Knoxville.
Oh, this is what we need.
I'm going to pick Knoxville.
Fuck Tesla guy and Facebook guy. We want to see Knoxville versus Steve-O. Well, I'm thinking Steve-O, man. He can staple his balls. He's got to be able to take it.
You're really into that, huh?
And I'm going Steve-O too, just because he can skateboard. He's good. I think Steve-O's talented. He's crazy, but talented and stupid at the same time.
Also, Johnny got fucked up in a stunt and his hair turned white. He's out of it.
I think it was that bull one. When we rode the bull and it like fucking fucked him all up. That was like what on the last.
Yeah, messed up his nervous system. He can't hang with Steve.
Well, he's still doing all kinds of shit though. At least I mean, he was in a funny ass show called Reboot that was on Hulu that got canceled after 1 season. But yeah, it was funny.
He's in movies and shit too. He's just acting basically, But this one's a tough one. Eric Andre versus Sacha Baron Cohen.
There's something I just really like about Eric Andre. He's a fucking jazz masters from BU, plays the stand-up bass, and he's fucking off the wall and ADD as fuck. So I'm gonna have to pick Eric Andre.
I'm going Sacha Baron.
Yeah, and I gotta go Ali G myself. Sasha, sorry. Just because, Eric Andre is the shit, though. His fucking show, anytime I see clips of the show, I always have to, him and fucking Hannibal, so their fucking show so fucking wild, and some of the skits on the street, like the one with the wig, where he's like, hey, can I try this wig on? And he's like, I'm going to put some lipstick on, too. And then all of a sudden this cop walks up, he's like, have you seen this man? And he's like, it's him, like, trying on the wig. He's like, don't you fucking say anything. Don't you fucking say anything. And then all of a sudden, this other guy comes up. He's like, hey, have you seen this guy? He's impersonating a cop. And then he's like, don't you fucking say anything. And then all of a sudden, they start walking around this guy like, don't you fucking say anything. It's like, it's fucking hilarious.
I never actually finished that movie. It was a Netflix movie with...
Bad Trip.
Yeah, I know.
It's awesome.
It's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's great.
Rewatch that.
You should rewatch it. It's fucking hilarious. That movie's great.
I love right in the beginning where like the guy's like vacuum out the car and he tucks all his clothes out.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish is fucking hilarious in that shit too. He's also great in that. Was it the HBO? No, it was the Guillermo del Toro show. There with the
Cabinet of Curiosities. I didn't make that one with him in it.
Dude, you got to watch that one. It's all. Just go and watch that one. It's got RoboCop in it as well too. It's wicked, trippy, and fucked up.
Peter Geller.
Yeah. Yes. I think it's Peter. It's Peter something.
Peter Geller.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's got a bunch of comedians in it too. That episode is just so fucked up and bizarre, dude. Just let it unfold, and when it does, it's probably the coolest, most fucked up one there. But Eric Andre is pretty funny in it. as well too.
Nice.
So anyway, okay, we got Greg with 2 G's versus Moose.
What?
Moose first, Greg with 2 G's.
I'm gonna have to pick Greg because I mean, are we talking about the animal moose?
No, we're talking about Shea Moose.
And also, a moose would stomp Greg.
Yes, exactly.
Are you asking me to pick from Greg and
Yes.
between you two?
Yes. No, it's Greg. It's Greg, your
Greg with
fucking
2
boss.
G's.
Yes, your boss
not-
is Seamus.
He's more than my boss at this point. All right.
Oh,
He's
shit.
my friend.
Okay. So what is Seamus
Put
is more
brakes
than
in my car.
Seamus is more than your friend.
I'm always afraid that I'm going to lose Seamus to friendship.
He's your
And
podcast.
one word text just make me sad. I just feel like every time I get a text from Seamus, I'm like, it's the last text I'm going to get from Seamus. He hates me.
What, am I gonna die?
No, I just feel like you're so clinical and like, you know, you probably have like all things like neatly labeled and stored in your fridge and you have your clothes lined up by the day. And I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. And I'm like a hot mess of a person, a traveling dumpster fire, if you will. And I feel like your Dexter's lifestyle and mine, I don't know. Every day I fear it's over.
Hey, just because I don't let you in my house doesn't mean, you know, we're not going to be friends for life.
Seamus, Greg with 2 G's or Moose.
I got to pick the moose.
All right. Well, it's a
He's
moose.
lucky.
It's a moose train because I'm picking the moose too. And
Greg with 2 G's is never going to listen. Moose is going to leave the podcast.
this jackass versus
I'm going to clean my house.
Oh
It's
man,
already clean, Seamus. We all know that.
Jackass versus Ali G.
Ali G.
Yeah, I'm going Ali G.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we got Steve-O versus Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Come on, Greg.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes, sir, Sasha. And then we got Ali G versus Moose. They can't be Ali G versus Sacha Baron Cohen. I didn't even think of the possibilities.
I could take that wigger.
Yeah, let's go.
I gotta go. Yeah, Moose definitely because I don't think Sacha Baron Cohen would ever talk to me anyway.
Well, it's Moose versus Ali G, so Wagwan.
Well, I'm not political enough to ever get into the ring with Ali G.
So you're picking yourself?
Of course I am.
I love that.
All right,
I
so
love that for you.
for the grand finale, we have Sacha Baron Cohen versus Shea Moose Rogers, our podcast leader.
It's got to be Moose all day.
That's for sure. Moose for life.
And the winner is Moose.
Seamus never lost a game on this podcast. Amazing.
Never. Imagine playing with me as a child.
I didn't realize we were gonna have Ali G versus Sacha Baron Cohen either. That was a poorly
How
made
that
game.
happened?
I
Never
apologize.
mind that.
The edibles just kicked in. You're like the perfect either or.
So check this out. When we're getting ready, like as I'm coming into the room, I just went into the fucking gummy bag and just threw 2 Delta 8 gummies in my mouth, and I was like, "Oh shit, why'd I do that?" Right before we recorded.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I was stupid. I
Fucking snack master.
yeah, I had a break. No, I just like planning on going to bed. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I had a moment. But I'm okay. I made it.
You did. I mean, you need way more than 2 to
Oh yeah,
get in your opioid status.
yeah, totally. To be like, what?
Yeah, pretty much. Some nights.
Oh yeah, edibles, dude. If I'm on like 150 milligrams of edibles, yeah, I'll be like even
That's
100.
so much.
Even 100 probably. Oh yeah.
Holy shit, kid.
Mm.
It's going to turn into an intervention real quick.
Dude, we got 1,000 milligram chocolate bars at our fucking dispensary.
Why? Who needs that?
Let's have some of those pranks.
There's this lady.
Want some chocolate?
There's this lady who comes in and she eats a whole fucking thing, dude. She's just got a high tolerance. She fucking takes down like fucking packs of fucking 300 milligram gummies like it's shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have sometimes it's just the way it breaks down your liver too. Sometimes people don't feel the edibles as much, and sometimes people don't feel it at all. When someone says edibles don't work, that's actually a thing. But most part, I'm like, you're full of shit. You're taking the wrong things. But for the most part, there is edibles that don't work on people.
Science, dog.
It's science. It's science.
All right, well, that wraps up our episode about pranks. We want to thank each and every one of you for listening. You're beautiful, beautiful people.
Yeah, guess what? Next week we're talking about paranormal ghost boo-boo stories. Paranormal stories. And thanks, everyone, for listening. Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everything. And Anchor, Patreon. We're going to be putting some Patreons up soon.
HBO.
See? Maybe it's starting to kick in now. I don't know.
Check us out on Tubi. Rent us on Vudu channel. That's VUDU. And then you can check out our pay-per-views at payperview.com.
Sam B, who do you voodoo, bitch?
Well, yeah, we thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to keep doing it because we enjoy it. We enjoy hearing the feedback. And thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, absolutely. And always keep in mind, folks, in Crust, we trust. That's right, motherfucker. This ends our podcast. He made masturbating in public okay. Guys, right?
Pretty soon we're all going to be wearing Crocs. You rat bitch.